What is up, guys? It is Coasters and Things back again. In this video, I am reviewing the first ever launched B&M wing coaster, Thunderbird at Holiday World. This was my first B&M wing coaster that I rode back in August 2018, which might be surprising to some of you. Those of you that know me really well know that my home park is Dollywood, which has Wild Eagle. You would think Wild Eagle would have been my first wing coaster, but nope, it was actually Thunderbird. I did end up riding Wild Eagle Air that same year in the fall, by the way. But here, 2 years later, I got 3 rides on Thunderbird after getting 2 on my first visit, bringing my total Thunderbird ride count to 5 as of 2020. Thunderbird was added in 2015 as the headlining attraction of the addition to the Thanksgiving section way in the back of the park. They also moved their Zamperla swing ride to this area, originally called Sparkler, and renamed it Crow's Nest. But back to Thunderbird, this was the first B&M coaster to feature an LSM launch. It is one of 2 B&Ms to feature a launch, the other one being the Incredible Hulk at Universal's Islands of Adventure. This ride opened at a cost of $22 million US. That is very expensive for a wing coaster. But as you will see in this review, it was well worth it. So you walk what feels like a mile back up to Thunderbird's Plaza, and you notice how nice this area is. I love how Holiday World themed this area. There's a lot of village and farm-like structures. Even the launch on this coaster starts out inside a barn. I mean, it's theming like this that makes the area and the coaster better. So after you enter the queue line and get up into the station, you step into the B&M wing coaster trains and pull down your vest restraint. Funny enough, out of all of the vest restraints I have experienced, which include Thunderbird, Wild Eagle, Gatekeeper, X-Flight, Valraven, and Banshee, this vest is the only one that I didn't find to be uncomfortable. It was actually tolerable. When I was there at Hollywood Nights, they did not let me pick which side I wanted to ride. If you are able to get a ride on both sides, I highly recommend doing so. I will be showing a POV of the right side for this review. So you roll forward a bit and then come to a stop. After a couple of seconds, you launch out of the barn. You max out at 60 miles per hour, and it's a forceful launch. You really feel it push you at the beginning. The first time I rode this in 2018, I grayed out on the launch. After the launch, you go straight up into an Immelman. This is the first of 4 inversions the coaster has. The hang time here is really cool. After the Immelman, you come down and then up into a vertical loop. Again, good hang time here. Following the vertical loop, you come up into a right-hand downward turn. Believe it or not, on my recent rides on this, I grayed out every single time on this turn. The forces here hit you surprisingly hard. After the right-hander, you have the same kind of turn, but to the left. It kind of creates a figure 8 type element. After the turns, you go through a 0G roll. You really come close to the trees in this inversion, by the way. It makes for some good near misses. Speaking of good near misses, next you pass through a barn. Both sides act as a near miss. This is a really good near-miss element. It's not quite as good as X-Flight's control tower, but it is still really good. Next, you turn to the left, and then go through an inline twist. This is my favorite inversion on the ride. The hang time is very good, and you go through the same barn that you just went through, but here's the catch. If you're on the left side, you get the near-miss again. If you're on the right side, you don't. That's why I recommend both sides. You go so slowly through the inline twist, and then just glide into the brake run. When you come to a stop, you realize how much fun this ride was. It is easily the best B&M wing coaster out of the American ones. It is one of my favorite B&Ms. It is also one of the smoothest B&Ms ever. Unlike the other wing coasters, which have rattles to them, this one is buttery smooth. It's right up there with rides like Afterburn in terms of smoothness. It is a little short, but that doesn't bother me. Honestly, it doesn't need to be any longer. This coaster is so re-rideable. It is currently in my top 25 for a good reason. If I could only ride one wing coaster, it would hands down be this one. For Thunderbird's overall score, it will receive a 9 out of 10. As far as B&M wing coasters go, this is the best there is as far as I'm concerned. It, along with the wooden coasters, make Holiday World worth a visit. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and this is Coasters and Things signing out.